Okay, I am making this video for our vendors. This may look a little different if you're using a mobile device. I recommend, for the ease of use, to use a desktop or a computer. So right now we're looking at the vendor portal. And so if you have multiple work orders, this is kind of what it's going to look like. This video is to show you what we need for an invoice. So you may have your own invoicing system, and that's perfectly fine. The biggest thing I need on invoices is a description of the work done. So here you can see the work order details, priority, address. This is just a practice, so just disregard all this. Description of the job, your payment preference, how you want to get paid. And then you can schedule it through the app. If you schedule it through the app, make sure that you're touching base with the tenant. Don't just schedule it and just assume. Be sure that when you schedule, they're actually going to be available for you if you need inside the property. It's really important. So here, to create an invoice, you go to Invoices. And then you're going to either upload your own invoice or create an invoice. So here, materials and hours. So put the description of what you did. So let's say for this work order, you installed some blinds. You did ×4. And so you can put 4 here, 1, it really doesn't matter. The rate, you know, if you put 4, then it's going to multiply that for you automatically. So, if each of those blinds cost 20, reasonably like 15 a piece, then that was, 60. Materials, you also touched up paint, quantity 1. If you just want to put the total hours, like your total amount, that's fine. You could even put touch up paint 2 hours or whatever. The more descriptive you are with these invoices, the more the owners and myself appreciate that, and it kind of helps us balance out or understand where those number totals are coming from. And so, just keep going. Replaced flooring or whatever it might be, but add all the details of the invoice so it all makes sense to where your total amount is coming from, and as much description as possible. If you can put the square footage of what you did or whatever, it really helps. And so once you generate that, it automatically totals it up for you. Submit invoice. So it wants you to put a quality there, okay. And then submit invoice, and then it sends me, the bookkeeper, a notice, hey, they have submitted the job. Then what you can do is mark it completed. So here, work done. Yes, I would like to submit this work order done. It sends me a notice, hey, this work order has been completed. The invoice is here. Let's get it paid now. So a really important, super simple. It looks pretty similar on a mobile device too. So if you have any questions other than what I went through, if you submit notes, it only goes to the property manager. So kind of keep that in mind. It would be more beneficial to add that to the invoice rather than submitting it here, unless it's like you needed to reschedule with a tenant or something came up to where you want us as the property managers to know. Anything that the owner needs to know about what's being billed needs to go on the invoice. So that's a rundown of submitting invoices.